Hey everybody, welcome to Aniki, the podcast about anime with two brothers. I'm Ben.
And I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Me too, problem.
Yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of us.
However, before we even get into this, I just want to say that this was my wife's idea.
Seriously?
So, I have immunity.
I do think we should swap it around and try to make a husbandos episode.
Well, this all came about because a couple weeks ago, I asked my wife who her waifu was. And she's like,
everybody's got a waifu.
Well, I don't have one. I'm like, yes, you do.
Everyone's got one. Everyone has a waifu.
She couldn't come up with one, so we asked her sister who her waifu was, and she had an answer immediately.
Oh,
and was
who was it?
I don't remember, but
she was like, "What good are you? Come on."
Why doesn't your wife have one? I'm like, I don't know, because she's weird, or I don't know.
She claims she doesn't have one, which is a lie.
So we all just made one up for her.
Oh, and who was it?
It was Quetzalcoatl from the Dragon Maid show.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. No, that's someone I know.
So yeah, John's going on a business trip this week, so
yeah.
Didn't have time to watch Tanya, so that'll be next time, but we wanted to put something out. So, my wife's idea is we have a Waifu War, where we pit our waifus against each other and find out who's best waifu and which one's trash.
Now, to be fair, there's only one waifu. Each one of us should only have one, as we learned from the bone of my sword, the bone of my horse.
One at a time.
That's true, exactly.
We both picked top 8 and ranked them, and then we put them in a bracket. So we're not doing the tier thing. Well, we could at some
tiers
point.
Are lame. I suppose.
But for now, it's just a bracket between my top 8 and John's top 8.
Now, to be fair, these are a little bit skewed, because I went for some more classic choices rather than necessarily as esoteric as I could get, because I could get pretty esoteric.
I'm trying to think here. Of the ones I have, which is the newest one? Kurisu, maybe?
Kurisu would be my guess.
That's probably the newest one.
Mine's probably from, well, it depends on which Winry you're talking about.
Wait, when did Analog A Hate Story come out, though?
I don't know. That's an excellent question. Have you ever played that? It's really good.
I don't think I played it all the way through.
That's fair. Analog A Hate Story.
2012.
Oh, well. I guess it depends on which Kurisu.
Fair enough.
But it might be Hyun Ae, which is pretty good.
So that's the newest one. So none from the last 5 years.
I spelt it incorrectly. I apologize.
That's fine.
It's
so there
I don't know how
going to be a couple people that are like, why isn't 02 on this list?
I figured Hyun Ae would be spelt in a very clever way with the AI.
No, that's Kizuna I. That's different.
Yeah, well.
She shouldn't be anybody's waifu.
So we have 8 and 8, so that gives us an Amai 16.
It does.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, just to clarify, though, before we start.
Yeah.
What is a waifu?
Well, waifu is a waifu. She's in the waifu pose on your bed.
Ooh, that's...
Yeah. Evocative. I mean, you're not wrong. I bet if I Google waifu pose, it's the exact thing I think it is. Waifu pose.
I'm terrified.
Let's see. Let's see if it did. No, kind of, sort of.
The first thing I get is... I don't know if you got this on your first hit. But
of course I did.
That.
Absolutely.
That's a dude.
Absolutely I did.
That's a boy.
Awesome. Good job. The internet knows what it's about.
Yes, the dude from, what is it, Blend S?
This is more right. Though, really, when I say waifu pose, it's basically the body pillow pose. Let's be honest here.
That one. Yes.
Yeah, everyone knows that pose.
Mm-hmm. The be gentle senpai something.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, I only bring it up because being a denizen of the internet, it seems that waifu is being applied to basically any female character that I just happen to like.
I mean, that's not completely incorrect. That's not incorrect usage, but it's not the classical usage.
No, the modern one is too broad. I think there's a lot of overlap with moe.
I put it succinctly, it's someone you would marry versus someone you want to be a big brother to, and not the creepy big brother. Go away, you Genjis.
You don't want any motos?
No, well, okay, so I do, I mean, come on. But...
Man, you are sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's start the Waifu War.
All right, sure.
All right, round 1, match 1.
All right, round 1, match 1. Well, first off, we've got a higher bracket and a lower bracket, so our two number ones meet. should they meet in the final, but we shall see.
Indeed.
So this is your number 1 paired against my number 8.
Correct. So my number 1 is, of course, Belldandy from Oh My Goddess.
I saw that one coming from 500 miles away.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's been there for me since, 1999.
I picked, with the help of my wife, to come up to round out my top 8. I went with Hyun, as we so make jokes.
You also have impunity.
Of course, sort of. She was very glad that I didn't have too many people under the age of 18. I was thinking about putting Sakura on there.
Oh, dear.
Just pull the full on Dan Kim.
All right, so why do you have Hyun Ae on here?
Well, I like Hyun Ae. She's cutie.
What's she got going for her, though? Just she's cute?
Well, first off, she's an AI.
She is.
And
she's incorporeal.
And she's a murderous psychopath. Just slightly.
Well, I mean, sort of spoilers, but she's pretty justified.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And she didn't, go out and stab everyone, right?
No. She just kind of let all the air out.
Well, that happens
and again,
from
it's
time to time.
fairly justified.
On the other hand, Belldandy is a goddess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just step 1 right there.
Yeah.
And long, luscious hair, rides motorcycles, is into physics, builds motorcycles, has 2 crazy sisters. That is a count against her. She has crazy sisters.
Here's Steel.
Yeah.
Here's some more fun stuff.
Uh-huh.
Hyun Ae, she's a Megane. And she very much specifically didn't necessarily want to marry somebody. So that means she's the sort of the naughty waifu.
Oh.
Yeah. And like, come on. I mean, look.
I hear
Are
you.
you saying no to these waifu pictures?
Those specifically right there? The one that you sent me just now?
Yeah. I mean, look at these.
I mean, she does have that riding hat.
She does the Megane. She does the glasses adjust.
She does.
I rest my case. Again, I did seed her number 8. So, yeah. I mean, I knew what was going to happen going in. But, I mean, she's got the traditional outfit, too. We can get you going.
Do I need to post any Belldandy pictures for you?
I am aware of Belldandy and all that she offers you.
Uh-huh. And everyone.
So,
but mostly me.
But mostly just you.
Yeah.
Well, I think Hyun Ae is a little more well-rounded of a character. But, I did sign her number 8, sort of, yeah.
The Belldandy version that I'm going with here is the manga one, not the TV version.
I mean, that's fair. Well, so let's discuss this for just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Annie wanted to know if Vians were even on the table. And the only reason I knew that Vians had to be on the table is because you have on your list, if I recall, you have Alucid from Tsukihime. And we all know that doesn't have an anime. So I knew Vians were fair game.
Hey, I was introduced to the whole Nasu-verse through the Tsukihime anime, so... While it is terrible, it has a special place in my heart.
There's a what? What'd you say?
There's a Tsukihime animated short.
I'm not sure that's true.
It went on for way too long and was the worst, but it existed and I saw it.
Tsukihime anime? Question mark on Google? It says there's a 12 episode. I don't think that's true. All right, so who you gonna have win this one?
I mean, it's gotta be Belldandy, right?
I mean, I'll stand up for Hyun Ae, but I mean, it is my 8 versus your 1, and like I can seed some things knowing that they are to be seeded.
Fair enough.
This is the wrong kind of seed. Not seed as in seed
Lord,
1,
come
but
on
seed as in giveaway. What?
We're not looting the waifus here. That is not our purpose.
What? I'm not looting the waifus. Wrong seed. Okay, so let's have Belldandy advance.
She has.
As much as I do love my Hyun Ae, they're both kind of incorporeal in a way.
That's true.
And all-knowing. One is like literally a Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah, I guess Belldandy doesn't know everything. She is Norn of the present, so she'd only know what's going on right now. Anyway.
That's true. So you have your number 2 seed against my number 7, right? That's how this should work?
They're in the right order. The matches are correct, but past the 1 verse 16 and 2 verse 15, I don't remember how they line up.
Oh, I guess, no, it's incorrect. 2 should be down here in matches 3 or 4. 2 should not be in 2. Your 2, I mean. Right. Because the way it all works. Whatever.
The matches are correct.
All that matters are the number 1 seed. Yeah. The matches are now correct. So I think this is very interesting that we have two Sailor Scouts against each other.
We do.
You have my waifu, if you can count her/they, depending on how deep into the Sailor verse you want to get. I have Haruka.
An interesting choice. I have Hotaru.
You know all my buttons.
I know, and as soon as I saw it for a second, I was like, "Really? No, wait, no, it's all his buttons."
Yeah, no, that should make a whole lot of sense. And yeah, no, it should.
All right, well,
So we have Sailor Uranus against Sailor Saturn. Now, Sailor Uranus was specifically sent to prevent Sailor Saturn, so
true. This is true. However, Hotaru is a very nice girl. She may be the embodiment of death and chaos, but she's adorable and cute as a button and wants to be friends with everybody.
That is true.
And she's very lonely and needs a hug.
Well, that's what Rini is for.
No, Rini doesn't exist. She's a hateful devil child.
She's got a gun, though.
Only that one episode.
But Haruka has a strong sense of justice.
She does.
And is awesome. And if the only downside to Haruka is she's already practically married.
I was going to say she's already taken.
Oh, okay. However, counterpoint
to
For the Price of One.
I don't know if Michiru would go for that.
I'm sure this all works out. There's nothing problematic about that statement at all.
On the other hand...
Yes.
No, I just defeated my own argument. I was going to say, Haruka had a thing for Mamoru for a bit. But every time she did that, Michiru would basically threaten to slice her head off. So...
Yeah. Well, and here's your problem with Hotaru. If you make her mad, she'll end the universe.
Well, that was before she got her powers under control, but now she has her powers under control.
She doesn't really have her powers under control. They're just kind of gone or /locked away.
No, they're not. I mean, if you read the manga,
let's
forget Sailor Stars because that's awful.
Sailor Stars goes off the rails.
If you read the manga, except for the time where Galaxia takes over everyone, including Haruka, then she has her powers under control after S. I don't know. This is interesting. I mean, I would not go for Haruka ever, but I know that she hits all of your buttons.
It's a lot of buttons.
She's also taller than you, I think.
Oh, is she?
I think
so. How tall is Haruka? No way she's taller than me.
Haruka Tenno is 5'11".
She's my same height.
Oh.
So there you go. Okay, duel. Another 4 Haruka. She's also technically your husbando. Again, 2 for 1.
How about this?
Okay.
Also, that's a little weird.
I mean, manga Haruka is a little weird.
Let's settle this by who would win in a fight, Haruka or Hotaru. Haruka does have the body strength, but she has like a sword, and depending on which version, it's either like a rapier or a what is that curved sword? It's not a scimitar.
Oh, like signed it, kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
no, I get what you're saying.
That versus a very large glaive that can cleave galaxies in twain.
However, I'm just going to turn that around on you. Does Hotaru really win a fight when everyone she loves is dead?
I don't know. She might get winded, actually. I just remember that she has anemia.
Yeah. I think it's got to be Haruka on this one. As much as I would want to cede this to good old Sailor Saturn, I think Haruka comes out on top. Again, in a great statement. Haruka for the win. Thank you. Also, Haruka Belldandy's pretty good.
All right. Next up.
Okay. Yes.
Match number 3.
Yes.
I have Winry from Full Metal Alchemist.
Which was a surprising choice. I would not have thought that.
Really?
Yeah, no. I, however, have Horo from Spice and Wolf.
And this is hard.
Or Spork and Foof. How is this hard? This is easy. One has the power of economics and is a god. Also, I live for having goddess versus goddess in Horo versus Belldandy.
Oh, my lord.
Winry does machines, much like Donatello.
You're not wrong. In many aspects. Because she ends up with Ed at the end.
Yeah, she does machines.
Yeah. However, Winry's super smart. She works well with her hands. Tomboy. Yeah.
Horo, I can check all those for Horo.
Horo's not a tomboy. She doesn't know what's going on.
Doesn't work with her hands. Is super smart as long as it's economics.
Winry has a blonde ponytail and blue eyes.
Okay, that's fair.
Always wears a tube top.
wolf ears and tail.
Yeah, see, this was hard. As soon as I saw that match pop up, I was like, damn it.
Horo versus Win. I think this is a no-brainer. As much as Hotaru Haruka, that's tough to call. It can go either way. Horo Winry, I think it's pretty safe. It's got to go in the Horo camp, man. I just don't think there's a way you can justify Winry coming out on top.
Before I concede that point.
Also, who's better on a long car trip cross country?
I don't know, because Winry never left her house.
Exactly. Horo's awesome. She's a great.
Before
great
I concede the match.
Yeah, go ahead.
Horo needs everything explained to her by some guy she found on the side of a road.
Only some things, not economics, just how things are working now. Once she gets the basics, she's like, "Oh, you're dumb. This is how it works." And he's like, "Oh." So basically, if you wind up with Horo, as long as you explain the situation, you're guaranteed pretty good outcome.
What you should have led with, though, is that she controls the spice, she controls the universe.
Damn. Now you're right. Yeah.
That would have just been insta-win. But yeah.
Would have been pretty good. Yeah, Horo's got to take that one.
All right. Next up. I feel pretty confident about this one.
This is pretty good. You probably got this one. I'm not going to lie.
Match number 4, we have Eluciid from Tsukihime versus Battle Angel Alita.
Now, the first parameter we have to put in is which Alita are we talking about?
That's a good point.
That's an excellent point because there's just so many to pick from.
Which one are you going for?
I'm going to go with Final Form from not Battle Angel Alita, the one that's after that.
It's like Last Blood or something? Last Order?
No. Yeah, yes.
Last Order?
Last Order.
All right, so I am only familiar with the Last Order Alita from that time. You gave a very interesting description.
It's a very interesting manga.
Something about faces growing out of people and so on and so forth.
That's not Last Order.
Sorry.
That's Mars Chronicles. Come on.
My bad. Okay, so you've got Cyborg Girl, right?
Well, technically, if we're going with the one I'm going with, she's actually completely robot, but sure.
Okay. Well, if we're going with completely robots, I didn't know that was on the table. I might have put 2B on here. But, oh well. Eluciid it is, who is not only the granddaughter of the moon, she's also a super powerful vampire.
Pretty good. Okay. Oh, hold on. Alita's killed vampires before. Actually, no, she lost to a vampire.
Eluciid also killed vampires.
Again later.
She kills lots of vampires.
Okay.
Elucid's like the last good vampire, if you know anything about the Nasuverse.
So technically, again, Alita has fought the last good vampire, lost once, won once.
Elucid has killed, I don't know how many dead apostles. Several. At least 2 in the game, and in the show you say doesn't exist.
Okay. I think in a straight-up fight, I think you're at a loss, because I think Alita wins in a straight-up fight, given what we know.
I don't think so.
I think she's got to. She's literally killed the strongest well, she didn't kill. She defeated the strongest vampire already. She's done it.
Well, Elucia got sliced into little bits once, and she turned out fine. So I don't know if Alita could...
Happened to Alita once, too. Almost completely vaporized and reconformed.
But could... I guess Alita could do that. But
I mean, you name it.
We're not talking about fights here. We're talking about who's better waifu material.
You are correct.
Yours is a hunk of metal.
I'm just saying...
Mine is adorable really, and all-powerful.
More nanites at this point. Nanites.
Okay, fine. She's made of sentient sand.
Kind of, yeah. That she controls. So really, she can be anything. Also, Alita, cattail.
Elucid, cattail, and ears.
At what point?
Have you not seen Neko Elucid?
Is this like Neko Mimi Moto?
No. There's like a whole character. Neko Arc is a thing. And it's actually part of the Nasuverse.
Okay, that's not cute though. That's terrifying.
No, this is the chibi version. But
okay, what's regular? Still not cute.
What are you talking about? Not cute. Please.
That's not cute. I looked at it. That's not cute.
Google, you're failing me. Google. Oh, yes, Elucid also has a little succubus to come along with, who turns into a cat.
Well, I mean, if you want to go with just like some.
And do you know which cat?
Oh, which cat?
It's a cat. It's a cat that's fine too. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but again, like I mean, if you want crazy wacky sidekicks, I've got a whole plethora to choose from for Alita.
No, I'm gonna have to say I got to go with Lucy on this one. You're putting up a good fight. I appreciate it.
She does control the Fata Morgana, which allows her to command the great supercomputer Melchizedek.
Lucy controls the moon.
Yeah, what she can do with that, though?
I
mean, drop it on the planet, I guess.
Technically speaking, that's exactly what she would do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, man.
Well, so, I mean, Alita is already married, technically. Well, one of the Alitas is.
Lucy ain't married to nobody.
Yeah. This is tough.
Go with the sexy
Alita's
vampire.
better at sports.
Sexy vampire.
Alita's better at sports. She's not really a sexy vampire.
Sexy vampire.
She's a blonde. She's not a sexy vampire.
Oh, hush. Blondes are... I gotta be careful with my words there.
Whatever floats your boat, man. But I mean...
I don't want to have to flip a coin on this one.
She does have a long coat, short skirt.
Long jacket.
Yeah. I'm talking about Alita here, obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, I was going to say that the best way to solve ties is to just Google the name plus what they come from and see which has more results. So I'm going to do Alita, Battle Angel.
Well,
I probably actually am going to win this one just because of the movie, and I acknowledge that.
No, you got to put in last order.
Do I?
I think so.
I put on the bracket Battle Angel. Not on the bracket, but on the thing. I didn't.
All right.
I put...
All right.
At
least put manga or something.
I can do that. Alita manga.
All right.
All right. What have you got?
203,000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it several million?
6 million. 6.5 million.
God damn it.
It's okay. This method's going to come back to bite me on some of the others, I know. So...
All right, Alita wins.
This time you picked the more obscure one, and really, it's only the movie that saves me this time. But this method is going to bite me in the butt on some others, and that's fine.
We are now in the second division.
We are. See, and this is where it's going to come up, because I think the number one, it's going to come down to a Goog, and you have the distinct advantage on that one.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, I think you got the advantage on the good old Goog.
All right. For your number one...
I have Aoi-chan from Ayoriyashi, because she is the best waifu. Literally.
She is your Belldandy.
You're not wrong.
Since a young age, a young lad.
First off, Hime cut. Second off, literally already your fiance.
Well, somebody's fiance, not your fiance.
I mean, okay. Also, lots of hot roommates.
No, I'm not down with that, because we all know how that ends.
Yeah, I know. Shit.
Mine is Mordred from not Fate Stay Night, Fate Apocrypha.
You know, to be fair, I'm surprised that you do not have Saber on here.
So I hovered between Saber and Mordred, and I realized, while I like Saber a lot, the way she's depicted is a little too subservient, especially towards what's his face?
Yeah, the main character
who doesn't matter.
Basically, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Mordred is much more my type. She still has Saber face. She's technically Saber's child. Because reasons, and super tomboy. Mordred is hot.
Okay, I like this male Mordred model.
Wait, what are you talking about? Male Mordred model?
No, I mean, I think it's just it's just a fan art.
Oh, yeah, but Mordred is one of those people that's like, yeah, I'm very confident in being a woman, and I don't give a shit.
She has crazy face though in all these pictures.
She does have a lot of daddy issues.
Crazy face. Yeah,
hates her dad a lot.
Okay, so I can admire your like for her. But Aoi's better.
Now, while I'll admit
wears traditional clothing all the time.
I am down with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Hime cut.
I'm not a fan of the Hime cut, but that's fine. Fault. However, I am going to point out that if you did go with Aoi-chan, you run into some significant hurdles. You're signing up for a harem show, and while she does have all these attractive roommates, right? You know what they're going to do?
Yeah.
Every time you guys get have a little bit of special time, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get interrupted.
They do interrupt it every time.
Every single time, forever. That's just how it be. So I don't know how she could even be your waifu if you could never actually be with her as a wife.
You can eventually.
Can you?
Also, you do get the added bonus of her media was written by a woman. So she's a more authentically written character.
Mordred is super authentic in absolutely zero sense.
I was about to say, hey, and that works on more ways than one, really.
By the way,
in
I have
Fate
to
Zero
tell you,
6.
so Mordred was the lock screen for my phone for a bit when I went home for, I think it was Christmas or something.
Oh, so you would get to stroke her every time?
No, but I had it just sitting there on the table, and our mother, who is big into like Arthurian legend, was like, "Hey,
Oh, boy.
who's that?" I'm like, "That's Mordred. She's hot." Mordred, I'm like, yeah, Arthur's kid. She's like, she just went on a whole thing about how dare you, and this is the worst.
I mean, she is not incorrect. But that's all of Fate universe.
Well, she was more upset that Mordred is like absolutely evil, and here I am with a cute version of it on my phone.
Click this.
All right, yeah, I can see that.
Win.
All right,
yeah, there we go. That was easy.
Now this one I'm feeling very confident about.
This is an interesting pick
for you too.
We have magic versus science,
in a sense.
So
match 6, Rin from Fate Stay Night.
Okay. Yep.
That's Tousaka Rin, by the way. And Washu from Tenchi Muyo.
So I will cede this one to you for no other reason than Washu is technically already married to science. And she will experiment on you. Now, that could be a really good thing if that's what you're into, but odds are you're not.
Not into that, no.
So,
we saw what happened before Tenchi.
Yeah, she does have crab hair, also a goddess, so that's pretty good too. So those are good things in her favor. Oh, also, you don't have Tsunami on here, which is also shocking, but then again, it raises some very moral questions.
Let's talk about those moral questions. I did consider putting Tsunami on here, but...
Yeah. With the caveat that only true Tsunami.
But Tsunami isn't Tsunami anymore. She's Tsunami and Sasami, so technically she's 12. So that's weird, and I'm not down with that. Washu, on the other hand, tries to look like she's 12, but she's really like infinity years old.
Yeah, basically.
So she's either your MILF or your Lolly. There's no in between here, and that's weird.
What are the virtues of Ren other than magic?
Super hot.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
Also, she knows what she's about.
And Washu doesn't?
No, she definitely knows what she's about. She's about science. Doesn't care about you at all.
I get about science.
Yeah.
Also doesn't care about you at all. So, I mean, yeah.
Match goes to Rin.
Yeah, I'll give it to Rin. I'll give you this one. I've been winning a lot. I'll give you a Rin.
All right.
This is another one I will probably cede to you, but this is actually a really good matchup.
It is, because I was thinking about putting Ray on here.
I know, right? See, that's why I asked you your list, because, I mean, somebody has to put one of them on there. I am glad that we are both of one mind when it comes to the true waifu from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Before we decided, hey, let's knock it down to 8 each, Ray was actually on my list, but she was like further down. I think I had like 18 on there.
Oh my, further down, you say?
Yeah. All right, so match 7, Senjougahara from Bakemonogatari and Ray from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
See, I'm the same way, where if you had not picked Senjougahara, she would have gone on my list. So basically you have, I'm not going to say old busted with Ray, but you have the old classic with Ray versus the new hotness with Senjougahara. And you have a clear advantage here because Senjougahara is, very close to Yandere. Also, Hime cut.
She does have a Hime cut and a big ponytail. It's like best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds, you're not wrong.
Super confident like Rin is.
Also, here's your problem. Ray, technically your mom. So...
Not my mom. Shinji's mom, which is weird.
Well, yeah, but, I mean...
Which means she's been with Gendo before, and that's... Also...
Better not to worry about it too hard. Yeah.
Ray, I think, fits more into the Moe camp. Because she doesn't really have emotions until it's too late, basically.
Yeah. A little bit of both. But this is a very clear win for you. I think this is a Senjougahara all the way.
Senjougahara it is. All right. And last match of the first round, we have Shizune, who I'm not familiar with, from Katawa Shoujo, and Kurisu from Steins Gate.
So we have 2 VN exclusive characters. I say that because the Steins Gate anime is okay at best until the second half, but the VN is pretty good all the way through.
So I gotta look up this Shizune.
Shizune is awesome. First off, student council president. Second half, pretty sure Hime cut.
I looked her up. That is definitely not a Hime cut. I'm sorry to say.
You may be correct. Wrong Shizune. Katawa. That ends up with some Naruto. Yeah, if I just look up Shizune. No, you're right. However.
Megane.
Yeah. Megane character.
I will see the Mega Day point.
Also, technically not an anime or Japanese in any way, because it is from an American-led VN.
I don't know if that's allowed.
Shizune follows the student council president trope, which is awesome.
Does that mean that she's stuck up all the time?
No, she is not. She's not the complete trope, but she is. She's a bit of the take charge. Now, when I first got into Katawa Shoujo, I had several people I figured would be my waifus, and after playing all of the arcs, wound up with it being Shizune because she's the best.
However, Kurisu is the best. She has a lab coat.
Kurisu is really good. She does have the lab coat. Also, kind of a Megane if you want her to be.
Yeah.
Shizune's best friend is a drill hair.
A drill hair.
Yeah, she's got her best friend is drill curls.
Oh. Ren's best / rival friend also has drill tails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kurisu can time travel.
No, she doesn't.
But she knows someone who can.
That she does.
She knows her way around a banana.
Yeah. She's also a very good AI. She would have been a good one to go up against Hyun Ae, actually.
That's unfortunate. She's
also
also
a little ironic.
Super adorable and also needs a hug. Like, really bad.
Does need a hug. Also, wicked daddy issues.
I don't remember anything about her daddy.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't think that was in the show.
It had to have been. No way it was not in the show.
Or maybe I
kind of a big deal.
It.
Kind of a big deal. So, but
I do like my Kurisu.
The more I think about Shizune, the more I lean towards her. But I do like Kurisu a lot.
Yeah.
And see, this is another one where you've got a real good advantage.
Is this one we're going to have to Google?
Yeah, you're going to win it, though. But just for no other reason than to preserve my pride and love of Shizune, we'll settle it with a Google.
Okay, I have done so.
All right. Yeah, you're so going to win. Katawa Shoujo. I have a whopping 99,000 results.
Oh, you
go ahead.
You sweet summer child. 1.86 million.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, see, that's why I was worried about this method. This is like you have a bigger advantage with some of these than I do by a country mile. Mostly because you picked a lot of Nasus, which gets you in trouble.
Well, that one wasn't one of them.
It was not. It was not, to be honest. And Shizune was pretty middle of my list, so I'm not too upset.
With that, we're done with round 1.
All right, let's go to the next round.
Round 2.
I think we've gone over all the characters now, so this should go a little bit faster. Belldandy Haruka.
Belldandy all the way.
I must disagree.
Oh, and how could you?
How could I? It's Haruka.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a dude. Come on. It's a dude in a skirt.
And?
I know I'm using the wrong argument on the wrong person.
It's like, go on.
Wow. All right.
And I think I got good odds on this one if it comes down to a Google. So you better make me a really good argument as to why I should pick Belldandy over Haruka.
My argument for you is that...
All right.
Haruka...
Convince me. Imagine me at a little desk that just says, Belldandy is the worst waifu. Convince me otherwise.
Haruka is definitely going to cheat on you. Like 100% definitely going to cheat on you.
I will give you that.
Belldandy will not. In fact, she will walk through a big archway, which if you walk through it and you're not 100% convinced, both of you, that you're in love, one of you is going to die. She will walk through that with you confidently. And you will both survive.
Argument. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, her dad's like, I don't remember
Woden.
what dad. I think it was Woden sometimes, but depends what version you look at.
That's pretty good. Yeah, but her character design sucks.
In the beginning, yes.
It's so bad.
He got better at it. Like, really, really good at it. Let me see if I can find a later one. Yeah, you're not wrong. She started off pretty rough.
Yeah, Belldandy's no bueno.
I don't know what he was thinking with that first rendition.
Yeah, and she's got like 1,000 ahoges.
Are you not okay with ahoges?
Ahoges just do nothing.
She's also got
Just
that giant ponytail.
Yeah.
And things on her face. And also, she can build motorcycles. And will fight for you. I guess.
Okay, hold on. If you're going to go with a motorcycle argument, yeah. Haruka, gotcha.
Belldandy races motorcycles.
So does Haruka.
For money.
Yeah, so?
Does Haruka win for money?
She doesn't need to.
Still going to cheat on you, though.
I mean, yeah, but I think if you were with Haruka, you kind of like it. I think you might find it a little hot.
I'm not okay with that.
Because it'd probably be with Michiru anyway.
NTR is not
right,
my
Michiru?
thing.
Is that right? Is it gonna have to come down to a Google? Because I got you dead to rights on a Goog. I got you dead to rights on a Goog.
All right. I searched Belldandy.
Stick up for your waifu by calling for the Google. I like it.
Yeah.
What did you get?
1.35 million.
5.36.
Damn it.
Yeah.
No.
I had you dead to rights on it.
I feel like a massive failure.
Yeah, well, that's a tough one to beat. Haruka's too much of an icon in all sorts of different ways, so sorry.
Ugh. All right.
So
next up are both yours.
Both are mine. I've done well. Or I can talk my way out or into things extremely well. Horo, Alita. Both have the tail.
I'm going with Horo on that one.
Yeah, I think Horo is the better pick. Alita's good, but she'd be gone all the time.
And she's not a goddess.
Would always want you to go with her. Also, she's pretty strong by the end, but not a goddess. And not like a super chill. Horo wins. Aoi versus Rin. See, this is another one where it's going to come to a goog, and ironically, you've got the advantage on it. Oof.
So Rin is amazing.
Yeah, but it's a Nasuverse character.
Powerful, magical family. Also has the Zetai Ryoiki.
I don't remember what that even means.
Oh, you don't know what that means? Let me educate you, son. There you go. Have a fan art. It's it's that area right there between the stockings and the skirt.
Okay, no, you're right. It's like a thigh gap, but it's different. That's fair. She does have stockings, and stockings are pretty good.
Yep, that's her thing. That's how she do.
She's got ponytails for you.
And she was one of the, I don't want to say original tsunderes, but she was tsundere before it was cool. Let's put it that way.
I mean, that's fair. Ugh. 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 I won't give it to you, but I know you went on the Google, so it's a moot point. Ugh. Ugh.
Rin it is.
Ugh.
Sorry, Aoi.
Rin Fate Stay. How many Google results is that?
Rin Tousaka. 3.6.
No, if you look up Rin with Fate Stay 9, it's 8 million.
Oh, wow.
Where Ayoriashi is barely going to get like 150,000.
Oh. I feel you there.
I'll live. Oh, well. All right, so both our number ones get knocked out.
Sad.
On the Google. All right. Ooh, Kurisu versus Senjougahara. Both your picks.
Both my picks.
Excellent. Both excellent. And I
know who I have to go with.
to lean.
It's
you got to go
Senjougahara.
Senjougahara. Yeah, no, obviously. Yeah, no, that's an easy pick. Love Kurisu, but Senjougahara is just better.
While Kurisu is amazing, she's not sure of herself. Senjougahara knows what she's about.
It's true.
Confident women are the best women.
But one of the fun things about Kurisu is that she acts confident, but is secretly sad.
So she's...
which is good.
Senjougahara sort of has that kind of a little
bit.
And she'll admit when she's wrong.
That's true.
Whereas Kurisu will not.
No, Senjougahara is just obviously the better pick.
All right.
I absolutely agree.
So this is an interesting thing. We've gone on to the semifinals.
And we both swapped our brackets. I completely command the bracket from which your number one was seated, and you completely control the bracket from which my number one was seated.
Indeed.
That is very interesting.
We have your division versus my division, and I'm not sure how this is
worked. But it's the wrong divisions. All right, so Haruka versus Horo. This is a very good and interesting choice.
I know who I'd go with.
You'd go with Horo, right?
Absolutely Horo. 100%. Got that tail, got those ears.
Got the tail, got those ears.
Got that spice.
She's got that spice.
What's Haruka got? A car?
So much.
Motorcycle?
So much motorcycle. Strong.
Questionable ethics.
Gender queer energy. I don't know, man. Oof. This is, it's one of those things. My heart says Haruka, but my head says Horo. And I think...
I will point out...
My head is right.
Going back to your point between Haruka and Hotaru. Haruka tried to kill a sad, lonely girl who just wanted to make friends.
Well, yeah, it was very important. She was going to blow up the world.
She didn't know that.
But then they both got taught the value of friendship by Sailor Moon. So really, who's the real winner here?
Mamoru.
Yeah, all right. This is tough. Again, heart versus head, but I think I got to listen to my head on this one. I think Horo is the winner. Also, I like Horo as a better choice because it gives us a more interesting number 1. Because if it comes up to Haruka versus Senjougahara, which I think it might, in a Negaverse, that's a good bronze match, actually. But I think Senjougahara wins out over Rin, don't you think? Or are you going to actually support Rin over Senjougahara?
I'm going to try to give this some rational thought.
All right.
Rin is definitely hot, but
yeah,
she has way too much soon to her.
Some people, I guess.
She has that soon dairy thing going on, right?
But Senjougahara is basically yan all the way.
Senjougahara is a very loving waifu, as long as you don't cross her, in which case she will just stab you to death. So
that is also true.
Or try to stab your eye out with a pencil.
Yeah.
So either way, you're going to die. So who would you rather die to?
For my money, Senjougahara, because I don't like Rin much at all. But these are both your picks, so you would know them a little bit better.
I mean, if you're going to die to Rin, you'll probably die in a much more exciting way than getting pushed down the stairs with a pair of scissors in your back.
Yeah.
On the other hand, well, I don't know, because Senjougahara cut her hair off. Yeah. And I'm not about that new hairstyle.
Well, that sounds like a big problem for you, but a big bonus for me. So.
I think if we stick with Senjougahara can grow her hair out again, gotta go with Senjougahara, right?
I mean, it's up to you.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
All right, Senjougahara.
All right.
So that means our bronze match is going to come up, so that's good. That's not as fun as Haruka versus Senjougahara, which would be a very good match. Actually, I think I might ship Haruka and Senjougahara if it came to that, in which case everyone wins.
I feel dirty now.
And look, this is no worse than half the conversations from Wotakoi.
That's fair. All right,
so
let's do bronze match first.
Okay.
Haruka
versus Rin. Haruka. Instantly. Easy.
Rin.
Easy win for Haruka.
It's Rin.
Easy. Easy Haruka.
No, we've been over this before. Haruka...
They both can use magic. Haruka would just blast Rin to smithereens.
Okay, hang on.
She's got like the third strongest attack in all of the Sailor Moon universe.
Rin has a sword that can cleave through interdimensional space.
She's got to get close first, man.
She does. She can also summon magical... No, that doesn't work. I was going to say magical girls. That's... You got that one, too.
Yeah, I got backup for days.
She does have jewels that explode, and she can throw those.
Yeah, she can... I think Haruka shoots a planet. Am I wrong?
It depends. Kind of, yes. I just don't feel right giving it to Haruka.
Why not? Best waifu.
Is it though?
Okay, second best waifu. Third best.
How far down this list are you going to go?
Well, I had to redo. I had to figure out how it.
What seed did you have?
Ends.
4.
What seed did I have Haruka? Yeah, see 4. 4's pretty good.
Made it all the way to the bronze match.
What was your Rin?
Crap! I didn't put it on here. Where was she? Like 3, I think. Maybe 4.
Close seedings.
I don't want to solve this with a Google because I know what will happen.
I don't think so.
Actually, Haruka Sailor Moon.
No, I mean they're both really big franchises.
Yeah.
Well, let's give it the Goog.
Let's get
Haruka, Sailor Moon,
Fate Stay Night.
I think you win on the Goog actually.
9.6 million.
Yep. See, you got it. Because 5.36.
It did come back and bite you.
You did. See, I told you. It's a good method, but I think I have a bit of a disadvantage on some. Hey, she beat Belldandy.
Yeah.
Or they beat Belldandy. Again, it's best not to worry about it too much. All right. So we have Horo versus Senjougahara. Both a little tsundere. I think if we're going for true wife material, I think Horo wins over Senjougahara as much as I love Senjougahara.
I want to agree with you. I don't know though. Senjougahara was a crab that one time.
She was a crab at one time.
And may I remind you, Washu also had crab hair.
That's true.
So while you like hime cuts, I know that you also like crab hair.
I'll counter that with wolf tail and ears.
Question.
Answer.
If she is a waifu, like a true waifu, am I allowed to touch the ears and or tail?
Only if she lets you.
Obviously, yes. But would she? Because some people like Uchiwara and Nomono, they don't like that. Right?
Oh, but that's creepy.
I'm just saying.
I don't remember how it is depicted in the anime, but I would first off imagine that she would probably let you if you are married, and second off, she would let you do it, but it also would not be creepy like it is in Underwater Ray Romano.
That's fair.
So I think it's the best of both worlds. You do get a touch of the fluffiness, also not super weird and creepy. Again, Senjougahara would murder everybody you accidentally looked at wrong.
No.
And as much as I find that endearing, not true wife material does that make.
That's not true at all. She would not kill anyone that you ever looked at. She would kill you.
That's also true.
I guess we got to give it to Horo here.
You gotta give it to Horo. She's the best.
Horo wins everything. I guess Horo is best waifu.
So we go Horo, Senjougahara, Rin, Haruka for our top 4.
Your top 4.
Top 4 waifus. I think that's pretty good. I can live with that.
I'm mostly okay with it.
Except the Nasu characters on there, and I probably would have liked to pick them all off earlier.
No.
Such is the world we live in.
You got your fluffy wolf tail.
I got my Horo, so that's pretty good.
All right. I guess if anybody out there has reasons why we are the worst people in the world and why our waifus are trash,
you have evidence as to why we're the worst people in the world. But if you want to argue why our waifus are trash, go right ahead. I'll defend them all to the ends of the earth.
Have at it.
Some of them.
See us on social media at all.
I think it is very hard to argue with those top 2, though. Like, if you want to come at us for those top 2, I think you'd have very little ground to stand on.
I would agree.
They're both extremely excellent choices. Even from an outsider's perspective, Senjougahara and Horo are perfectly valid choices.
I would agree. Absolutely.
Objectively, best waifus.
Well, next time, we're actually going to watch Tanya.
And maybe we'll update our waifu list. I don't know.
You don't want to do that with that show.
I mean, I might. You know what I'm into.
I don't think it's 12-year-olds who are psychopaths, but
okay,
I don't know. Right. I don't know you very well, so.
No, 12-year-olds, no bueno. Otherwise, you would have seen Sakura on this list. But no.
That's on the secret bracket.
That's on the double secret brackets way down here. Oh, she's like number 1, A++ God tier.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that,
it would probably end up being her versus Homura. Okay, again, this is a bad path. Let's stop now.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
Let's go with Horo.